Polar bear versus rhinoceros, the ultimate clash of titans. In the realm of wildlife fantasy battles, few hypothetical confrontations stir the imagination quite like a face-off between the polar bear and the rhinoceros. These two colossal creatures dominate their respective environments, the polar bear ruling the icy expanses of the Arctic, while the rhinoceros commands the savannas and grasslands of Africa and Asia. But what if these two powerhouses were pitted against each other in a neutral arena? How would brute strength, natural armor, deadly weapons, and fighting strategies stack up in a battle for supremacy? To understand this epic showdown, we must first examine the physical attributes that define each competitor. The polar bear, the largest terrestrial carnivore, is built for power and endurance. Adult males can weigh between 900 and 1.600 pounds, with some exceeding 2.000 pounds, and stand up to 10 feet tall when on their hind legs. Their massive forelimbs, tipped with sharp claws, can deliver bone-crushing blows. Complementing this power is a bite force of around 1.200 pounds per square inch, side, strong enough to crush the skulls of seals. The polar bear's thick fur and blubber layer insulate against the cold and provide protection, making it a formidable predator. On the other side stands the rhinoceros, a living tank of the animal kingdom. Depending on the species, adult rhinos can weigh between 2.200 and 7.700 pounds. The white rhinoceros, the largest species, can reach 6 feet at the shoulder and weigh up to 7.700 pounds. What sets the rhino apart is its thick, armor-like skin, which can be up to 2 inches thick. This tough hide provides significant protection against attacks, making it difficult for predators to inflict serious damage. However, the rhino's most iconic weapon is its horn, capable of growing up to 5 feet long and sharp enough to impale and gore with devastating force. When it comes to offensive capabilities, both animals bring impressive arsenals. The polar bear's primary weapons are its massive paws, which can break the ice to hunt seals and are capable of delivering powerful swipes that could cripple smaller prey. Additionally, the bear's sharp claws and strong bite allow it to hold, tear, and kill efficiently. In combat, the bear would aim for the rhino's eyes, underbelly, or other vulnerable areas not protected by thick skin. The rhinoceros, in contrast, relies on brute force. Its charging attack, combined with the lethal horn, is one of the most powerful offensive moves in the animal kingdom. A charging rhino can reach speeds of up to 35 miles per hour, with the momentum of several tons behind it. If the horn finds its target, it can pierce deep wounds, potentially ending a fight in a single blow. The rhino's sheer mass also makes it capable of trampling opponents, causing serious injury through sheer weight alone. However, defensive strategies would play a crucial role in this battle. The polar bear, despite its size, is surprisingly agile and capable of making quick, calculated movements. It can run up to 25 miles per hour for short distances and is known for its ability to dodge and reposition when hunting large prey. The bear's thick fur and blubber would provide some defense against glancing blows from the rhino's horn, but a direct hit would likely prove fatal. The rhinoceros, while not as agile, compensates with its natural armor. Its thick skin can absorb and deflect attacks that would otherwise be lethal. Moreover, the rhino's massive size means that it can endure significant punishment before being seriously harmed. However, the eyes, ears, and underbelly remain vulnerable areas that the polar bear could target if it managed to get close enough without being gored. When analyzing stamina and speed, both animals present unique advantages and limitations. The polar bear is a marathon hunter, capable of traveling dozens of miles across ice and water in search of prey. It possesses a high level of endurance, allowing it to sustain activity for extended periods. However, it lacks the explosive acceleration that some other predators possess. The rhinoceros, while not known for endurance, excels in short bursts of explosive speed. Its ability to reach 35 miles per hour during the charge is a critical advantage in combat. A successful charge could end the fight instantly, but if the rhino misses its target, recovery and repositioning would be slower due to its immense size. Now, let's imagine the battle scenario: a neutral battleground with a mix of firm ground and icy patches. providing neither animal with a clear environmental advantage. The polar bear would likely adopt a cautious approach, circling the rhinoceros, looking for openings. The bear would need to rely on its agility, endurance, and intelligence, testing the rhino's defenses while avoiding the horn. A single mistake, a poorly timed charge or a slip on the ice, could spell disaster for the bear. The rhinoceros, in contrast, would likely adopt a more aggressive strategy. Using its size and power to dominate the arena, the rhino would attempt to corner the bear, charging with lethal intent whenever the bear moved into range. A direct hit from the horn, targeting the bear's chest or abdomen, could end the battle in an instant. However, the polar bear's intelligence and hunting experience could prove decisive. The bear might attempt to bait the rhino, forcing it to charge and then dodging at the last moment. This strategy could cause the rhino to slip or become unbalanced, creating an opportunity for the bear to strike vulnerable areas. The bear's claws, combined with its strong bite, could inflict deep wounds to the rhino's eyes or joints, potentially disabling the larger opponent. The terrain would play a crucial role. On open ground, the rhino's speed and power would be difficult to counter. The polar bear would have few options other than dodging and retreating, waiting for the rhino to tire. However, on icy or slippery surfaces, the bear's superior balance and agility could tip the scales. The rhino's heavy frame and short legs would struggle for traction, giving the polar bear the chance to launch calculated attacks. But what about the psychological aspect of this confrontation? The rhinoceros, while aggressive, is often a defensive fighter, charging only when threatened. It relies on its size and horn to deter predators. The polar bear, in contrast, is a predatory hunter, accustomed to taking down large prey through calculated strikes and endurance tactics. In a battle scenario, the bear's predatory mindset might give it a psychological edge, allowing it to remain calm and strategic while the rhino relies on brute force. However, the stakes would be high. The polar bear's endurance strategy would only work if it could outlast the rhino without sustaining a fatal injury. A miscalculation during a charge or a failed dodge could result in a goring wound, ending the fight instantly. Conversely, the rhino's reliance on the horn means that missing a charge or being forced into multiple failed attacks would leave it vulnerable to the bear's counterattacks. So, who wins in this clash of titans? If the battle were decided by raw power alone, the rhinoceros would hold the upper hand. Its massive size, thick armor, and devastating horn give it a significant advantage in direct confrontation. A single, well-placed charge could easily kill the polar bear. However, if the battle turns into a test of endurance, agility, and intelligence, the polar bear's cunning could secure victory. By baiting the rhino, avoiding direct charges, and targeting vulnerable areas, the bear could outmaneuver the larger animal. In a prolonged fight, the bear's stamina and adaptability could overcome the rhino's brute strength. In reality, such a showdown could never occur, given the vast differences in habitat and behavior between these two species. However, this imaginative scenario offers a fascinating glimpse into the complex dynamics of predator-prey relationships, combat strategies, and the raw power of nature's giants. This fantasy battle between the polar bear and the rhinoceros serves as a testament to the diversity of evolutionary adaptations, showcasing how different environments produce unique strategies for survival. While the outcome remains speculative, one thing is certain: a clash between these two titans would be nothing short of legendary.